What's up, everybody? Well, I got another FIREBAT mini PC gameplay video for you guys today. And today, we're gonna check out Lord of the Rings Return to Moria. Kinda seems to be like a building kind of game from what I can gather so far. And I still like those. I'm not the best at them. In fact, I seem to be stuck unable to make a bedroll. I look in the crafting section and I don't see no bedroll. So, it has to be somewhere else. They're not gonna give you a beginning thing you can't do and just ruin the game. It would not have positive, reviews if that was the case. But hey, I'm sure I'll figure it out eventually. But in any case, we're gonna try it out just like we do on the Asus Ally. We'll do 1080p high, we'll do 900p medium, and then we'll pop it down to 720p low, which is probably gonna give us the most playable FPS. It'll probably look like absolute dookie, but that's what you gotta do when you have a cheaper PC like this. You can't be maxing shit out 4K Ultra. It's just not gonna happen. But that's about that. Oh, and of course, since I'm gonna be using OBS, if it works anyway, it will take a few FPS away. So make sure you watch the camera recorded gameplay for the true FPS, and that's about that. To the game.
So we're gonna try 1080p just like we did on the Ally X. It's probably not gonna run very well just like it did on the Ally X, but we're gonna try it anyway, just for fun. So why don't we not waste any more time now, and let's go get ourselves into the game. All right, here we go. 1080p gameplay here. And yeah, besides the frame times, although I don't know what the frame times were like on the Ally, because it doesn't have a frame time graph. It's at least somewhat playable, just like it was on the Ally. But the Ally dropped down into the 20s, so I'm sure this one will too. I'm not sure, but I'm just willing to bet. Wouldn't make much sense. This thing's CPU and GPU are both weaker. There we go. All the way down to 20. And the RAM is much slower. It's like 4800 megahertz versus like, what was it, 75 for the Ally X. That's quite a jump. I don't know how much FPS that actually equates to, but it's got to be worth like 5 to 10. Just from that alone. Alright, so the bedroll goes in here. There we go, we made bedroll. Okay, so there we go, we made a bedroll now. I'm learning little by little here.
Oh, they'll make a tasty treat.
Huh. You know, dragons probably think the same thing about frickin' these guys. Anyway, though, let us move on now. We will now try some 900p with the medium graphics preset. Doesn't seem to be any more advanced settings to look at what that entails, but at least it's medium, at least we can change it. So, with that said, let's go get ourselves into the game. So now let's finish up with a little 720p. And I think for the most part it was staying over 30, but there were still spots like here that was dropping down to 21, which makes me think even with the recording, it wouldn't be able to stay over 60. Gotta eat those shrooms. But this is still at least very playable. Just sucks that it has drops under 30. But it'd be down to probably 26 or something if we weren't screen recording. I don't think we would have dropped all the way down to 21. There seems to be a spot right there that seems to be hard to run. I mean, if it can stay in this room without dropping down all the way to like 21, it should be fine. 27 might be up to 30. That's why I like doing the camera recorded portion, because then that's just completely unhindered by any FPS stuff. Like, you can't be limited or anything, because it's just like, hey, I'm a camera, I point at a screen. So all I can do is report what it sees. It can't affect the FPS in the game, it can't affect nothing. All it does is, I guess, if in a really small way, I guess it would affect the heat of the room, but that'd be like such small levels it wouldn't even be worth mentioning. Like 0.000.1 kind of shit. Just a guess though, I have no real idea. Man, the frame times are wonky though, aren't they? It does not like that. As usual, though, it's probably just running out of VRAM or something, so it's probably just running like terrible. Really wished it would stop being terrible. I tried somebody's idea, and I don't know if it was working very well, so I went back to this one. Games like, a lot more games were doing shit like this, so maybe it wasn't just because of that, but they were doing even worse than this. So that's why I just went back to the 4 gig one, which was game mode. I looked at other people's stuff. A lot of people can just change that straight up to whatever they want right in Windows. I don't know why I can't, but that shit happens to me a lot. Everyone else gets to do something easy like that, and then I go, oh, cool, me too. And they're like, haha, no. But I don't get butthurt about it. It's no big deal. Usually I can figure it out, but this is one of those times where it's not so easy. Anyway, though, this looks like a pretty damn good spot to move on, so let's go do camera a little now. Alright, so now we're going to do 720p on low. Still no FSR or anything. So there we go. That's pretty much it. Not a lot of settings here, but hey, at least it's like you should change some stuff. So now to the game. Alright, here we are on low, 720p. So let's see how it does now. Well, it seems like the kill can't stay over 60, but I wasn't expecting it to. Okay, so I can make hearths. Okay, there's a wooden chest. I could even make a pallet. Alright, let's see. Where should we put it? Let's just put it right in front of the bed. There we go. And I have to rebuild the furnace, huh? Alright, well, what the heck does that have? Better not. So I need stones. I don't have enough stone, okay. Yeah, we're still getting some terrible frame times, but hey, what do we expect? This thing has trouble playing most kind of games like this, and this isn't even a AAA title. But it can have trouble playing any title that's got too much 3D and too much RAM.
I need a better weapon.
Which is exactly
for
why I
this.
decided I'm just going to upgrade it to a freaking, even though I don't really play games much, if at all, on this little mini PC, I figured screw it. And if my Steam Deck and Ally X aren't powerful enough for something, it'd be nice to have a computer I could just put up on the TV and just play that way. And I pretty much got all the parts. I'm just waiting on a power supply. Although, by the time this launches, I'll probably have already launched that video, but that's the fun of YouTube. I've gotten so far ahead of myself for videos and whatnot. I think I'm all the way like into November or something. Anyway, though, let's move on to camera. Now let's get some camera recorded gameplay. Apparently I'm supposed to be rebuilding a furnace, but I need stone, so I am on the look for stones. Found some mushrooms. Definitely has some strange frame times, that's for sure. The hell?
Quiet. I see prey ahead.
Get over here. There we go. Alright, I need my torch. I can't see nothing.
More wood. Uh-oh. Those look like wolves. They are. I made a axe, but I don't know how to use it. Obviously, the combat in this game is not the most important or craziest thing. Seems like I just glitched him out and now he's just like standing there and letting me kill him by doing 2 damage to him. Ooh, nope, he got me that time. I think I'm gonna die. Oh, yeah. Oh, well.
I'll destroy you first.
What the fuck?
We got orcs.
Yeah, I still don't have nothing, so that's awesome. Alright, can I just make a... Nope, I don't have any resources because I don't have in my body. It's gonna just maybe, now that I got away from him, try to make some. Alrighty. Still don't have any metal though. It's a shame I can't just pick that up and use that. Alright though, I think that's plenty of camera recorded gameplay, so why don't we go wrap this video on up?
Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for Lord of the Rings Return to Moria. Obviously it was not that great at 1080p, just like on the LIX, but if you could do with the weird frame times, it didn't seem like 900p was completely unplayable, but you want decent frame rates, the only thing to really do on a system like this is to play 720p and low. And even that had some wonky FPS. Well, not FPS, it was just the frame times.
I don't know what was going on with that, but it was still more unplayable, because I think the people that have a system like this expect that some games are going to run a little weird. Not every game is going to get like 60 plus or any of that stuff. But definitely still more than playable, so that's always nice. But still, haven't found anything that can play this game on high, so I guess I'm playing this on everything today. I figured this game being 13 gigs and whatnot, the Steam Deck and the little FIREBAT and the Ally X would have no issue at all, but I was a little surprised. But hey, that's fun. I'm having a little fun with this game. I think I mucked up my IO game. I think I'm gonna have to make a new game. I don't foresee myself getting my body back and then running past all those people again and then being able to make like an axe so I can attack them. Even though I already have one, I just don't know how to access the sub menus to get my stuff. Maybe it's just since I didn't have any room, maybe I just put it in my stash I made. I don't know. I'll try to figure that out in the next game and the next video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.